Hello everybody, my name is Jayometric. This is Shaken, Not Stirred. So in this game we have to satisfy 12 customers with different drinks that give us different point values. I don't know exactly what the points are, but we have only a certain amount of money in order to make these drinks. So the tavern is closed, you have to spend your 4 coin, which I thought this said 40 at first. I played a little bit of this last night, I tried to record it, but some of the recording got messed up, so I wanted to still share it. So you have to prepare for the arrival of your first customer once already opened your tavern. So you go over here to these ones and you go to your table. This is where your ingredients are, and then you have your bar here. So this is what you can buy, and you can re-roll these. So right now we have 4 coins. The apple gives us 2 star or still points. I don't know what to really call that, but 2 points. The kiwi gives us 1 per bottle, and we have 0 bottles. These are our bottles that we could buy, and we have 2 for each ingredient to the left. So since we have 4, I think our best bet is going to be one of these and one of these. Well, let's check this. Disabled ingredients are still activated, so I don't have any disabled ingredients, and I don't quite know what that means. 3 at the start of the turn disables the last ingredient, so this one does not help us. So we do these 2, go back to our table, and this one says to the left because you can rearrange these. So let's just put this one here. So we have 2, and then this one is going to bring it up to 4, and then we have 1 coin. Go back up to the top, we can open a tavern. So this first guy here just says Grom. He only needs 1 whatever point thing. So because we have 4, all we have to do is just go back here and actually no, we have to go to the table and then press the shaker to send it to him. And that'll add up our points. We're able to pass. And then this gremlin thing. The tracking seems a little weird. I thought it was a little better. Anyway. So this one, it doubles the shop prices in coin. Selling doesn't earn any coins. So I can't sell things during this one for money. I only have to buy things for double. Seems like, at least. So this one has a 2-star of adjacent to 3 fruits. So it says adjacent, so that could be top and bottom. And we only have 1 fruit. We see that this one says fruit underneath it, and this one doesn't say anything. Because some of these, like this one says plant. This is 1 for each disabled ingredient. We only have 5. Let's see. At the start of the turn, gives echo to a random ingredient. So that means it's going to activate twice. Shop ingredients have a 20% chance to have fortune or echo. Triples the amount gained by the first ingredient. Okay, so I like this and I like this, but we only have 5, so we can only get 1 of them. So I like the triple, but this one gives a random echo. So let's do this one. We're going to gamble a little bit. And then this one, so it has a 20% chance to have more, so let's do that. And then, so these are the bottles over here. So this one is the random to the echo. So let's do it and see if we get it. Yes, we were able to get it because one of those activated twice. Which if it was either one of those, they both gave 2. So if that one did it, it would have been 4, and this one would have given 4 as well, because it would have just done 2 twice. So it looks like this one now has echo. Fortune and echo are not triggered. Okay. So if we go back up, you have a fortune and echo are not triggered. Okay, so that doesn't help us. And these 13. So let's see if we can do this. 7 if the row contains at least 2 fruits, which we do not have 2 fruits. So this one does not help us. We could spend 2, bring that down to 3, re-roll, and hope to get a fruit for 1 or 2. It's gonna be our best bet. 1 ingredient purchased. I think we'll do this. We'll re-roll. And we did not get another fruit. That sucks. I think this run might be done. Because even if we re-roll, we can't spend anything. So let's do the bark just because it's the only other thing we have. Yeah, we only have 1 fruit, so that doesn't even help us. And this does for each ingredient to the left. So that's an ingredient, right? I don't think it is. Alright. Can we sell things? That'd be the only other way we could do something. We could sell for 1. We could sell for 1. We needed this for 30. I guess I could... If we sell all 3 of those, if we sold these... Sell the bottle? I don't think we could sell the bottle. It doesn't let me do anything with it. Oh well. Let's just fail. Yeah, we only got 7. Here you go. And we have defeat. Let's do it again. You can open the tavern, then go buy things. It doesn't matter on the first round. So let's see. We have 40. Very similar to the last one. Doubles the gained by isolated ingredients. Okay, that seems helpful early, but I don't know about later on. Either way, let's do these two again to start. Hand that over. Easy pass for the first one. You cannot reroll shop items. Yeah, you look creepy. Okay, let's see. Plus 1 per plant activated this turn, 1 per bottle. I think we're going to do this because then we can have that. So it activates +2 for each one. So that's 2, 4, and then 8. So that's the other 2. And let's see, +1 ingredient purchase. I think this is going to give us the best bang for our buck because later on that'll help. And it gives +1 for each bottle we have. Let's do that just to keep increasing our amount. And we save some money that way. Let's do it. So this should bring us up to 9, which we see on the top right. Oh god, you have no neck. Anyway, plants self-destruct after activating. Okay, so that sucks. So we don't want to have plants then. I guess the shop didn't re-roll after him like it said. At the start of the turn, gives a random echo. When an ingredient is generated, it receives echo. Ingredient is generated. Okay. Let's do a random echo. I think we're gonna want to re-roll. And then 2 for each ingredient to the right. We have 1. Let's put that one there. And it said whenever it does a plant, there are no disabled ones. Disabled ingredients cannot be activated. Okay. I think our best bet is probably going to open up more slots. And this one triples the amount gained by the first ingredient to be activated. So I want this, but I also want this. So let's do this, and let's get this one so there's more chance of better things coming up. Because now we have more slots. So let's give you this. That got us up to 14, so we barely passed. Okay, you look kind of funny. Big ass dude with a little head. Let's see. Ingredients in the first column are disabled. First column. So this one. Okay, so we can't use that first column. So it's good I got that so I can have these still, but it does dampen how much we get. So it's ingredients with echo are activated an additional time. So this one has echoes. So we're definitely going to want that. Let's see. 8 if you have skipped 3 or more customers. We have 0 skipped customers. Ingredients generated. Shops have 20% chance. I think I would increase it. Duplicates the last ingredient you obtain. 10% chance to gain 1 when an ingredient's activated. I think that's going to help us out long game. Let's see here. We need 32. Okay, yeah, 32 is not going to help us. We need to re-roll these. All right, 7 if the row contains at least 2 fruits. So I think we're going to need that. So that's 2 for every dollar and it has echo. So that would be good. Let's do that. And I think we're going to have to hold it there because this one does per bottle. So that's 4. Let's see, we have 2. That's going to have it twice. So that's 4. And this one's going to do for each ingredient to the left. So that's 6. This one is 2. So that's 8. This one is 4. So that's 12. This one's another 4, so that's 16, plus another 4, so that's 20. And then this one's going to do 2 for every dollar. We have 2. So I don't think we have enough, and I don't think there's anything we're going to be able to do about that. I guess let's try it. Okay, it was enough. At the start of the turn, -3 for each of your ingredients. That's crazy. Okay. So now these are no longer disabled, I'm assuming? Yes, that's good. Put these back up there. So currently we have 11, and it's 2 per coin. Oh, okay, I thought it was 1 per coin, so that explains how that worked out. And it has echo, so right now that would be 22 on its own. So we might want to spend as little money as we have to. If we bought this, would it work out? Because then we're losing a bunch more than that. 1 for each fruit. I don't think that works out. I mean, it does for the points, just because it's only worth 10. 2 per empty slot. We almost have no empty slots. We buy a fruit, generate a copy. When an ingredient's generated that receives echo. I think we're going to want this, but we're going to want them with echo, because this one does it twice. We'll do that. And I'm not adding these up. I think we're good. Oh, I forgot the -3. Okay, it was enough. That lemon echo is really pulling its weight. The ingredients can only be activated once. Okay, that kind of ruined my whole build there. So what do we have? 5 if you have at least 1 plant. Disabled ingredients are still activated. I think we're going to want to buy this. Just because I don't know if that counts as being disabled. Generates 1 random fruit with fortune. Fortune gives us more money, right? And more money means these things activate better. How much was it worth? 30? Let's do that. I'm guessing that when we press this, it's going to do that. Let's just try it. That's the best we're going to be able to do, I believe. Because it took away our whole build. Oh, we got a pineapple. At the start of the round, the first 2 activated ingredients are destroyed. Oh, that's so helpful. 1.5 times. Okay, that explains a lot. We got the best thing that we could have possibly gotten. So these are only 2, but one of these says echo, so I think we're going to want to keep that. And this says 1 per bottle. We have 5 bottles, but this one's 4. So technically this one's more worth getting rid of, but because that 1, it's actually going to increase these. So I think we have to get rid of that one so that way these 2 disappear. This one still will randomly generate an ingredient with fortune. So I'm assuming that when these 2 go away, maybe this one will activate and put it up top. Hoping so at least. Let's go back to the bar, see what we have. Because now I think we have to focus on bottles. 3 North slots. That would be perfect. When you buy a fruit, generate a copy. 1 per ingredient with echo or fortune. I think that's totally worth it. 1 per satisfied customer. Okay. Duplicates the last bottle you obtained. What was the last bottle we obtained? Okay, that might work out because then we can have more of those, but I don't know if we have to have that first or not. Activate the adjacent ingredient to its left. Okay, hold on. If we activate the adjacent ingredient, this one. Okay, let's do that. Now let's get this. Let's put you all the way down there so we activate that 1.5 times again. And we can still hold 1 more slot, but I think we're okay for now. Let's just go for it. 106, okay, perfect. We got 121. Oh, I don't know how much that was. Was that 700? I really hope it was, but I think it was a 1. Ingredients that are neither fruits nor plants are disabled. So these are not fruits nor plants. 2 for each ingredient to the right. This one needs to contain fruits, which we don't have. Okay, so I think that's fine. What do we have here? Generates a random fruit. Activate the ingredient to the left. Only if it was to the right, then we could have done that. Doubles the amount of gain by isolated ingredients. Is that like this one? This one's isolated. I think we're going to try that one. Triples the amount gained by the first ingredient. Let's see, the first ingredient, if we made it this one, and that's triple, let's do that. +1 for each one gained. I mean, that's interesting. Let's do that. Okay, so let's move these around. Let's put these. I need that one to be at the bottom still. I need you first. You guys don't really matter where you are. 2 and 1 per bottle. Okay, this will activate that twice. That'll generate a random one. I think we want this one to happen before the empty slots. That way it does that. I think that's going to be our best bet. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, just on the first one, we were able to get it. Okay, 300, yep. Okay. Oh, 2,000. Okay, yeah, I think we're good with satisfying these customers. Divides 2 by the amount earned by fruits. I think we're more than good. We had 2,000, and that guy only wants that. Okay, so now we got to rearrange these things again. So this one tripled like the first ingredient, right? You. Triples the amount gained by the first ingredient. So that's this one. Immediately leave that there. Fruits. That way this will give +7 if the row contains at least 2 fruits. That's good. That'll activate twice. That activates that one twice. This one does everyone to the right. Let's put that one there. 2 if adjacent to 3 fruits. I mean, that's probably our weakest one right now because it needs to be next to 3 fruits and only activates once other time. Oh, wait. Times 2. Hold on a minute. Times 2. So that's better than the pineapple. So let's put this one there. And then we need adjacent to 3 fruits. Your fruit, you're not a fruit. Your fruit, there. So 1, 2, need one there. I see the problem. So we need to put this one up higher. Or we need another row. Let's see if we can buy another row. Oh, thank God we could. Cherry, +5 if the number of ingredients is even. Currently there's 12, so I need to buy 2. Here's another one of those, but the one we have activates twice. Oh, I put it over there. Okay, let's put this here. Put that there. And then we need this one to be a fruit. I guess we could do that. Because right now we have fruit, fruit, fruit. This one will activate twice. We need another one of these next to this because that'll be the last thing it can do. Oh, perfect. Put that there. And then we have a... That only gives 5, but then it would be 10. I think we could focus on something else. Stable last ingredient. 1 ingredient available for purchase. I think that might be good. Gives a random echo. So let's do these 2. And we have 2 slots left open, but I think that's fine. This one does ingredients to the left. This one does ingredients to the right. This one only needs 2 fruits. So I'm thinking what we could do is bring this down. It'll increase that much. And this one, if we put it over here, it'll increase to the left. Let's see how many we get. Oh, we got another pineapple. What is this? Is that rosemary? I don't know what that one did. Okay, we only got 1,300, but it did divide how much we got by fruits by 2. Your ingredients give no money. Okay, so this one gives no money for this one. Duplicates the last bottle that you got. So that gives us more echo. Okay. So this one gives 14. This one does 1.5 times. I think we don't need that one. If we sell that, we get 3. This one gives us 8. Gives us the amount twice. I think we need to focus on the multiplying ones. Switch into a random ingredient. +1 of plants activated. No. Okay, so this will increase how many things we can purchase from. Buy a fruit generated copy. When an ingredient is generated. No, I don't think we want that. And I don't think we want to re-roll just yet because we still have way more than enough. It's more about just making sure our table stays filled. Okay, let's see. I want to make sure that one did activate because it's activating late. We need this one to activate like very much at the end. Just so that way it does that. These both have the 1.5 times. But then it's ×2. I really want that at the bottom. But since there's no last row there, it would have to be surrounded on the top left and right. Okay. I'm trying to make sure it's optimal. To the right. To the left. 2 fruits. It has 3 fruits. This one is really pulling its weight for us. Alright, let's do it. Yeah, just in that first one, we're able to finish it. I guess we should have deleted some of these so that way we could try to get better things with that one. 3. Okay, 10 customers were satisfied, and we got way too many points. Yeah, so that's Shaken Not Stirred. That was pretty cool. Kind of along the lines of a couple of the other games that I played, like Clover Pit and a couple different ones. The gambling style games that you just like build up. Not really Balatro like, but I guess that would be the closest comparison I could think of right now. So if you like this and want to see more, leave a comment to let me know of other games that are like this, and I will see you in the next one. Till then, have a good one.